What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today is February the 27th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some hot movers and what big money is focusing on today. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with data points, we did have PPI just come out roughly around 4 minutes ago. Wasn't the greatest. So month over month, it did go up 0.5 versus 0.3 the forecast. Year over year, 2.9 versus forecast of 2.9. So in reality, even going into today, prior to PPI, we were negative. Now that seems to be kind of the push that the market needs to really sell off. So Dow is down 1.13%, S&P down 0.87%, NASDAQ down 0.94%. So all in all, not necessarily the greatest. Fear and greed index is under the fear category, so it keeps kind of going back and forth between fear and neutral. In theory though, people's appetite for risk is kind of hit and miss. I think lately what the market's been looking at and moving is largely based on earnings, which is again how it technically should be, but the market's being very, very critical still. Getting right to it, SoFi is down 3.7%. No news from them, no SEC filings, so they are just reacting to kind of the broader market. Right now, shorts are increasing 30,000 shares. And so again, for those of you that kind of tune into my pre-market video, that is kind of rather on the high side. Normally they're not really doing that much, like increasing 5,000, 1,000. Still 30,000 is not that much, but still 9.93% of the free float is being shorted. So potentially we might be back at the double digit again. And we have not been at the double digit for quite some time, since I would say August 2025. Yeah, roughly around there. So fun time today with it at 1838. It is trading between this S1 and this S2. So 1825 is going to be a strong support. So just kind of watch for that. If not, we could be seeing a retest of that $17 range. So 1768 would be the next strong support. NIO definitely has lost a lot of momentum. It's down 0.79%. Nothing really crazy coming out from them today. Shorts, though, they are really throwing a lot at it. So they're increasing 551,000 shares. They are making up for a good massive chunk of the pre-market volume. 7.68 or 7.67% of the free float is being shorted. It is too early to kind of read a lot of numbers, but yeah, ultimately, shorts, in case you guys don't know, shorts plan in life is to break NIO based on kind of key levels, and $5 is a key level for NIO, especially through options. So their plan most likely is to really hit it hard today to break it and have it close below 5, whether that be 498, 499. They just want the, I believe it's 17,000 options at the $5 strike price to expire worthless. So definitely they are getting hit quite hard. Currently trading between this R1 and the pivot, so 485 and 520 is going to be the next strong support and target. But today you just want to watch for it to kind of hopefully close above 5. That's kind of best case scenario, but seems like the market is really wanting to turn negative, except for Netflix. So Netflix is up 8+% because they kind of walked away from the whole Warner deal, and the market's loving that. So definitely a nice recovery from the $75 range, roughly. That was last week or a couple weeks ago. Right now, shorts are increasing about 97,000 shares. 2.02% of the free float's being shorted, though. Works out to be 84.7 million shares overall are being shorted. With it at 91 and change, it is right above this R1, so 91.18. Just watch for Netflix to hold that. If not, you could be seeing a little bit of consolidation to, let's say, that 86.52. But as I've mentioned in the past, typically on a red day, and let's say one company is starting to move higher, typically all the swing traders, day traders, institutions focus on that. So I feel like Netflix is going to be that one entity that gets all the attention. So it is fair to assume that we'll kind of close above that 91.18. So just watch for that. Moving on, SoundHound. So I do cover SoundHound on another one of my YouTube channels. They had their earnings after hours yesterday, and it was a triple beat. So they beat on top and bottom line, gave good guidance. So definitely good stuff as far as that. Shorts are increasing 187,000 shares. So I'm sure you guys are catching on to the drift, what is happening, that shorts are finally starting to double down. One thing that I've always analyzed is what shorts do. And lately, shorts have been kind of unsure about like what is happening. Are we going to be moving higher? Are we going lower? A lot of them have been rather stagnant. Today seems to be that tiding point where shorts are really going to be throwing a lot at the market. So that should be a fun old time. 36.5% of the free float is being shorted. Works to be 138 million shares overall being shorted. So SoundHound, again, had a pretty good earnings with it right now at 904, just trading between this pivot and this S1. So SoundHound has been extremely volatile. This is why, based on the fib levels, we have a lot of gaps, wide gaps, and even just generally over the last, let's say, 1 month, it is down 11.83%. So very volatile stuff. But for today, 970 and then 818 is going to be the next strong support and target. So most likely neither of those are going to be touched, but at least today, if it can close above 9, you could see a nice little bit of a recovery for that. Moving on, EOSE. So yesterday, the market was reacting to their earnings, caused it to go down 39+%. Now, a lot of ratings and negative articles are coming out about it, causing it to go down another 6.23%. So this stock is brutal, but on a side note, in case you are curious, don't want to listen to the earnings, these are some of the negatives that is being said about their earnings. So if you are interested, feel free to pause it. I'm not really going to go through line by line or anything, but again, that's kind of some of the major risks and concerns from their earnings. Aside from that, shorts are increasing 420,000 shares. 28.4% of the free float is being shorted. Works to be 90 million shares overall being shorted. Right now with it at 631, it is trading between this pivot and this S1. So 555 is going to be the next strong support. And then 1197. So yeah, in reality, it's fallen off the cliff. It's injured and it can't get up. Next kind of point to watch for is going to be that 555. And yeah, if that fails to hold, then it is going to be like rest in peace. And it looks like with shorts doubling down, nobody really wanting to buy, no large institutional transactions, it is fair to assume that the 555 could be hit. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon. If you're looking for some solid buy signals on stocks, options, crypto, put out daily day trades, numerous swing trades, worthwhile to pop over there and check that out. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.